Wine enthusiasts may be relieved to hear this next story. Local winemakers are expecting a quality vintage this year after a severe drought almost killed whole vines.
But this year, things are looking up for Wisconsin wine. Mary Jo is in the news center with more.
Charlotte, farmers are going through some tough times with parts of southern and western Wisconsin in a moderate to severe drought. But for a Prairie du Sac winery, business is right on schedule. Field workers bear the hot sun, picking and moving grapes by the thousands.
But right now it's pretty intense. It's kind of 24/7.
Getting ready to be made into Wollersheim Winery's 2013 vintage. Winemaker Philippe Cocard.
We will be able to meet demand on the Domaine du Sac, the Prairie Blush, Sunburst Red. We will have more of those wines than we had last year.
Last year, the winery was just as busy, but for all the wrong reasons.
Last year, because of the spring frost, early spring, and the drought, we had a rather small crop, and we ran out of all those wines too soon.
It was so bad the winery was forced to install an irrigation system. Cocard's wife, Julie, remembers the days leading up to harvest.
Yeah, 2012, it was a lot of sleepless nights because fighting the frost meant, getting up at 2 a.m. to run the machines to try to keep the vineyard warm, and then just all the worry of, how are we going to keep the vines from drying out and things.
But this year is a different story.
This last month or so of sunshine has been just perfect for ripening the grapes. And we've had a more normal year in terms of rain earlier in the spring, which was less stressful on the grapes, so it's looking to be a good year.
Bringing some very welcome relief.
It makes me feel good. I mean, it's a much better vintage than last year.
Within the next 2 months, the folks at Wollersheim will start aging those grapes in barrels, and it should be ready to bottle right around winter and spring. And Robin, Charlotte, Julie, and Philippe, they assure me that this is going to be a much more quality wine than they had last year. So.
Wow. All right.
Last
Many
year's-
Wollersheim fans here.
Yep, last year's is pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Mary Jo, thank you.